Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for March 18th, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, I managed to keep the top position with a score of 860, along with Ash White. Well, actually, Ash White technically has the top position. Grail17 and myself have an 860. Marvin has an 850. Copper has an 830. McTinchy at 812. Burning Ass Taco at 750. Dargar at 700. Argon9 at 690. And Dano416 at 665. Total of 22 people played yesterday, which is a little bit on the downtrend side. And I do recognize most of the names in here, so getting back to the usual players, I suspect. Yesterday was a really difficult ship with Slime and Swarm, and hopefully we can get rid of one of those today. Today we have Remote Power and Stealth. Fantastic. Perfect combination. One infestation type on a derelict military A that powers most of the ship. Well, I know what that infestation type is. One propulsion fuel, nothing else. Of course, this room is not powered. So that's how you gotta be, of course. But I can make this work. Maybe. Depends on what other rooms are powered and what else I'm doing in here. Are you moving? Sounds like they don't want to move. No defense. Do have a ship scan, though, which, wow. If I can get a defense, that'll be fantastic. Survey as well. I do not like that lower half of the ship, but that's kind of good in another way. Oh, come on. Give me defense somewhere other than R11. Of course. I want to check this place for a vent before I start doing anything else. Both those upgrades are firmly installed. Door 34. Okay, I'm going to have to open D14. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Okay, that's the other half of the ship. So let's go hack R4. See what else I can get on this ship scan. Ship scan is going to definitely help me on this. Also of note, 2 airlocks. 2 airlocks. Another ship scan. Thank you! R12. Nothing in R3. R12 killed. Okay. That's 6 total defenses. R3 killed 40, and he does everything that was in there. So I've got a couple more rooms that I do need to check. And we're clear, right? Defenses are off. Good. What do we got? Motion and lure. That's actually a nice combination. Do I have the longest possible path ever moving between these rooms? Can I clear this up a little bit? Let's do indeed 9. Yeah. Actually, R16 is clear. So I can pick those up while I'm doing that. I don't hear anything in R17. And these rooms should be clear because that was all the enemies in there. Just has survey, okay. I don't know if there's a vent in here or not, so I shouldn't play with fire. I find it incredibly ironic that both motion and lure would be fantastically useful on this ship. And the only way to get those is literally in the very furthest room. Alright, there's not too much else that I can do unless there's something really valuable in R18. R12 killed 10 enemies. And there's nothing in here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get one back, and that is the entire ship. It's always fun to have a ship with a lot of defenses, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit more enemies to deal with. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm not going to bother with R14 because, well, there's no point. I've already done a ship scan of it. And I'm not going to get anything out of it other than horror and pain from the event. So I can't scan R2 or R4, 18 or 17 because they simply don't scan, which is what you get with ship scan. That's why I like when you get sensor or not sensor, scan or probe, because those are guaranteed. Probe doesn't fail on a room, scan doesn't fail on a room, versus ship scan, which can sometimes have blackout areas. But I have checked every room. I've gotten all of the swarm that were already spawned. I'm not going to worry about R14. I haven't touched any of the other rooms. There's really no reason to, so not worth the risk. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Total score of 960, and I don't think I could have done any better. Picked up a drone with two upgrades, motion and lure. I think the motion was damaged, but by the time you get it, you don't need it. And especially with stealth and remote power, you do not need it. So this is my dream combination, being able to use stealth and remote power to get around a ship with it near impunity. Still, oh, you know what? Ixgrin probably didn't get a ship scan. Or he got a ship scan and didn't realize he could use it on both parts of the ship. Which is possible. I don't know how much I got from ship scan, but it wouldn't surprise me. I would be surprised by more than... I would be surprised by 6. I would expect it maybe a little bit more. So I'm not sure. Squeaky Penguin had a very unlucky day, apparently, and lost all 3 of his drones. That sucks. Squeaky Penguin's usually on the leaderboard. I mean, he is right now because he's on 7 players, but Squeaky Penguin usually does really well. So right now, 960 is the score to beat. If you haven't done your run yet, good luck. If you have, leave a comment. I'd love to hear of your own experiences, whether there were any problems with the swarm, or what upgrades you got on the terminals. Not upgrades, but what commands you got on the terminals. I did have a problem moving that one swarm around, and I managed to get past it simply by listening, but unfortunately, sometimes it's really hard to tell, and that can end up burning you if you get unlucky and have bad timing. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.